Hey, hey, hey. All right. Hey, it's week 2. I mean, it's more than week 2 in the summer, but week 2 of this gig. Hey, wow, exciting. I got viewer emails. No, I got 2 texts and a face-to-face about my Walmart rant last week. I'll get to let's do it now. Okay. So, I won't say names. I'm still not used to this microphone situation. Notice I told Heidi at concession stand I wasn't sure if I was going to go back to the old headphones or not. I'm giving these another shot today. I just think I look stupid in these things. But, oh well. They better sound quality, I'll tell you that. Okay, so my Walmart rant caused some people to get a hold of me. By some, I mean 3. But 3, that's a big number for me. I won't embarrass them. But 2 of them said the same thing. So really it's just 2 comments. One of them said, I don't have the phone in front of me, but one was a text that said, hey, I use earbuds at Walmart just so people don't talk to me at the store. That's what the point I was getting at. So, yeah, you made my point for me. So there's that. The 2 of the people are people who work at Walmart or have worked at Walmart, and the comment was the same about the tap situation. So again, these people made my point for me. They're like, well, Walmart doesn't do tap to pay because they want you to use their app. That makes it so much worse. So you're inconveniencing me because you want me to use your app, which, by the way, sucks. I'm just going to put that out there. I don't know why any retailer out there, large retailers, think, because Target has the same problem. So this is not specifically a Walmart issue. This is a big retailer issue with apps. They think, I don't know, the people who run these apps must assume that stores do a better job of inventory and or theft than they do. There is constantly things that I'll look up on the app that says it's in stock, and you go, it's not there. So don't tell me to tap to pay is to get to use the app. I hate that app. So hey, there's your listener mail. I don't know how else to. My wife and I listen to a lot of podcasts, and there's always like the listener mail section. So there's my listener mail section. I keep drifting towards the microphone. If you watch me as I talk, I start doing this. I gotta get back to the center. Okay. I saw Mandalorian and Grogu last week. Finally, I hadn't seen it yet. I think I told you I watched He-Man and it was just fun, right? It was a fun movie. It wasn't great. It wasn't particularly well made. It was just fun for someone my age. Mandalorian Grogu was fine. It just was constructed really weirdly. You know what it was? And my wife and I talked about this afterwards. It was a season of The Mandalorian and Grogu, of The Mandalorian, I should say. Because the movie felt so chunked. Like, it was like someone made 3 episodes of The Mandalorian and went, let's just run them together and throw it in the movie theaters. That's what it felt like. It was very disjointed and like, I mean, I caught myself at one point going, how much this movie is left? It's never a good sign. It's fine. Like, I didn't hate it. It's just, I'll tell you what I hated. If you've seen it, maybe you can tell me you agree or not. That swole hut, it looked ridiculous. Like, whenever I see something like that, I go back to someone in a meeting somewhere said, guys, we're going to do like a hut but they're going to be like buff and a fighter. And the people at that meeting went, oh, that's interesting. And then someone like made a picture of it. And the people at the meeting were like, yeah, we can do that. It looked ridiculous. So I would say wait till that one comes out. If you haven't seen it and you're a Star Wars, even if you're a Star Wars fan, just wait till it comes out on Disney Plus. It's fine, but it's not good. Okay, Mandalorian. What else have I done? Oh, we had concession stand last week, which is concession stand's one of those. My watch thinks I'm working out. Weird. Concession stand's one of those things that it's kind of work, but I always enjoy it. You're outside. It's baseball or softball. You're grilling. It's summer. I don't know. It's my favorite concession stands to run. Baseball, softball. I'm sorry to Mr. Fredrickson. I didn't look at like he signed up for those 2 dates, and one of them was the Kemper game. If those of you guys go to softball and baseball games, the Kemper games there's just a big crowd there. And Kemper people like to eat at concession stands. I think I found that like at basketball games too, or football games when we used to play Kemper. Like, I don't know what it is about the culture at Kemper High School, but the fans like to eat at the concession stand. So it was super busy. Thanks to those who came to help. We should have had more help. That's on me. That's my fault. Sorry, Mr. Fredrickson. But our concession stand this week was softball, no baseball, and it was Mapleton, so it was boring, but it was a good time. It was, Heidi, Owen, Guadalupe, Vanessa. Did I get everybody? Heidi. Thanks for helping out. I have another concession stand. There's 2 coming up. There's one Tuesday, particularly for vocal students. Really need workers for that. Again, I told Mr. Fredrickson, even if you're not in vocal, come sign up to work. 4:30 to 6:30 or 6:30 to 8:30. And then the last one is the 29th. And I've got some workers for that. I think I need more for the second shift, the 6:30 to 8:30 shift. But tomorrow, if you're watching this on Monday, so tomorrow, 23rd, and then next week, the 29th. Okay. That should have been an announcement. Oh, well. Last thing I'll say, went to yesterday. This is Sunday. So yesterday I did the old Shrek Kids thing at Donna Reed. Those of you, they do a week-long children's theater, and they just like 4 to 5 days of practice, and then bam, it's like a 45-minute. It's short. It's a really cut-down version of these shows. They did Shrek Kids, and so back in 2015, I believe, we did Shrek like as the community musical. Mr. Schulte was Shrek. I was Donkey. I'll brag. It was one of the best productions ever at the school. How could it not be with Mr. Schulte as Shrek for sure? Riley Gelson, anybody knows Riley, was Fiona. Anyway, great production. Lots of great memories from that. It was a lot of fun. So my nephew has been doing the children's theater. And he went and saw Mandalorian Grogu with us last weekend. We asked him before, so that was before they started, said, what parts do you think you want to try out for? And he's like, oh, I think Donkey or Gingy. And I'm like, Donkey. I said, well, good luck. Those are both good parts. So there you go. You got Donkey. So that was a picture we took yesterday for the show. I got to say, I'm a little biased. He stole the show. He was the best thing up there. Again, I'm probably biased, but there he is. I put this on Instagram. I said something like 2 donkeys, 11 years apart. So that was really fun. Fun to see him. It's always fun to see him just not be afraid. You know, all the things we talk about with you guys, like not being afraid to be yourself and don't let them take away your pride and do the thing you love. To see a middle schooler not be afraid to get up, and this goes for my nephew and any other middle schooler out there, or high schooler too. We get up there and just do the thing you love. That's brings me a lot of joy. So congratulations to people who are part of that, especially Jackson. Good job. All right. That's what I've been up to. Let's get to announcements. Updates. I don't have much for announcements. Like I said, concession stand if you're watching this on Monday, it's tomorrow, 23rd. We have Vocal has concessions. I'm going to help out. We could use help. It doesn't matter if you're in choir or not. Just let me know if you can help out. We need probably 6 workers, 3 for the 4:30 shift and 3 for the 6:30 shift. And then our last one is the 29th. Like I said, I've got workers for that. I could use a couple more for the second shift. I don't know what I'm doing. My watch keeps saying I'm doing something. Time for a new watch. Okay. So we need a couple more workers probably for the late shift, 6:30, 8:30. I think, we'll do fall show preview. I'll show you this. That's going to be the second thought. Thought number 2 will be the fall show preview for marching band. I will also, next week, we'll talk more about summer band schedule. It's a little different than in the past, but we'll talk about that. And next week is when drum majors are getting together to get the summer mailing put together and send out. So had a good talk. Grant Olson, you can see growth. You want to see growth? Go back and look at last year's announcements and 2 thoughts with Grant. This is who would have been a saxophone section leader at the time, and then watch his interview this week. He's growing. Good job, Grant. All right, let's get on. Here comes drum major Grant Olson in thought number 1.
Thought number 1.
All right, so here we are. How's the summer been?
Good. Just mostly baseball and work so far. I've gotten a second job.
Where's second job at?
I'm working in Dunlap at the swimming pool.
I'm trying to think. Do I know what your first job is?
Fairway.
Yeah, I was gonna guess a grocery store. It's Fairway. Yeah. Okay. So we're in the Dunlap pool. How's that going?
Good. I've worked 2 days so far, and it's mostly just
lifeguarding, or
yeah, lifeguarding. So,
they're good. Baseball season's been going well, right? You were telling me earlier you pitched a couple times. How'd those go?
First time I was a little nervous, so I didn't pitch very well. But then the second game I settled in, and then I threw some nice curveballs.
Good. I didn't get to talk about at bats. How's the at bats been going?
Good. I bat 9th, and I think
they put their best batter 9th.
Yeah.
That's generally how that goes.
So I'm batting almost 400.
Oh.
And
well, you're a good ninth hole batting person then. Holy cow.
Yeah, I've got 16 singles and no doubles or triples.
That's 400 batting average. You can't complain about that. Excellent. So, what else? Anything else exciting?
No, not really.
What are you looking forward to this fall most?
As a senior?
Yeah. Band, not band, school, not school? What are you looking forward to?
Just getting back into jazz band, really. Yeah.
Good. Should be a good year. Everything should be good this year. Last year was good, but I think you're gonna be better this year. I don't need 10 questions yet. We gotta talk about leadership. All right.
Yes.
A qualify. Anybody who watched last year's videos, any non-reach things you want to say about leadership? What sticks out to you? What comes to mind?
Well, I remember the line and trying to stay above the line, helping others and not being selfish, and the shopping cart analogy.
That one usually sticks with people when I talk to people about what they remember. So why specifically, why does that stick with you? How does that relate to you? What do you...
I'd say for me, it's easy to stay just, oh my goodness, I can't talk. Anyways, doing
just
things
for the record,
yourself.
you're doing 20 times better than last year.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, it's pretty easy for me to be independent and get everything that I need to do, get that stuff done. But then sometimes I forget to help others, I guess, after if I have extra free time,
No, that's the hard part. You can point out a lot of really good, responsible students who get their poop in a pile. They're organized, they're goal setting, they're driven, but it's rare then to find the person who does that and then looks for the next getting above the line and not just getting your own poop in a pile, also helping so and so get their poop in a pile. It's tough. It's rare. That's why we push it so much, because if you can do that, you're already a better person. So, what are you gonna do this year? What are you gonna do? You have something. This is a surprise question. Like, is there anything you have in mind? Like, here's one thing I can do this summer, this fall, that's gonna help me get above the line more. Like, is there any specific thing you have in mind?
Come more prepared like before school, so I don't have to worry about myself at all once it comes to actual class time, and just making sure I ask freshmen like questions if they need help with anything.
You just hit the nail on the head without any prep. You just hit it right in the head. Like,
Yes.
people who can come in, like, if you can ahead of time, the prep work is like, make sure my stuff's in order, because then you're not worried about your stuff when someone else needs something. Look at you with no prep at all. You got that right on the thing. Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Frederickson got mad that I didn't ask about what does never let them take away your pride mean to him, but I asked you all that last year.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna. I thought about doing it, so maybe you'd be my first guinea pig on this, which so far you've done great. So do you remember our like 5 around here statements, our core values? Okay, one just popped into your head probably. Which one was it?
Yeah. Like we are a family.
So what does that mean? Like, how does that strike you?
We're respectful to each other, and it's just not too cliquey, I guess.
Okay. So you think more of the social aspect of it. Good. I thought, and you're talking about living above the line goes into that too, like helping each other. All right, good. See, first person I've asked that to, and it worked. So, you know what the problem is? I hope she doesn't watch this videos this year. Problem's Jasmine.
What?
I mean, I think she screwed you up last year.
Why
I
is
don't
that?
really think that. I'm just trying to give you an escape route.
Okay.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Jasmine's fault.
10 questions. We're proud of you, Grant. You've done a good job so far. 10 questions. You ready? Okay. Here we go. I had to change apps. The one I used to Mr. Frederickson was terrible. Which
Yeah.
TV show has the best theme song?
Ooh, that's tough. I can't think of anything.
You know what the problem is? New TV shows don't like
even
have theme songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
it's
saying? Like
really
back in the
short.
90s and 2000s, it was like bum ba da 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 da. It was like, oh, that's Friends. Like, you knew theme song. Got anything?
I can't. I don't watch
Do you
a whole
watch
lot of
any
shows.
reruns or anything? Like, does your family watch reruns at home?
No.
Nah, that's okay. All right. Okay, first question didn't work. Here's second question. What's the funniest movie you've ever seen?
I can't think of it. Like,
don't like
when I'm put on the
superlative
spot,
questions.
yeah, when
Yeah.
it's like the funniest thing, like, or just like my favorite moment of all time, like I can't think of something.
So what's, I mean, it doesn't have to be the most funniest or the funniest. Like, what came to your head just now when you were thinking through things? Anything?
Nothing.
Okay, that's 2 questions.
I can't
You
think.
did so well on the first part of it. So now
I know,
now
and I'm struggling.
okay. I'm not going to do that question. Would you rather be Batman or Superman, and why?
Superman, because he has like no weaknesses.
And do you know why I picked Batman?
No.
Because he doesn't have superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he has to like make his stuff, and see, it's 2 different.
Yeah.
All right, good. Third question you answered. Excellent. Next, what 5 toppings would you put on your pizza?
Cheese, macaroni and cheese, just or like more cheese, and then you gotta get the cheesy crust, and then the sauce, I guess.
I'm gonna guess you like cheese.
Yeah, I had macaroni
Okay.
and cheese and just that for lunch today.
Casey's every now and then has that macaroni and cheese pizza. Yeah, you a fan of that?
Yeah.
Does Pizza Ranch still do that?
Mhm.
All right. What fictional character would you like to be for a day? I think this is 5.
I can't think too fast, so I'll just say Superman so I can fly around.
We just talked about Superman.
Yeah.
Okay. What if you were stuck in a lift? This must be made in Europe. If you were stuck in an elevator with a stranger, what song would you suggest you sing together to keep your spirits up? There's a lot going on in that question.
I don't think our spirits would be up if I was singing because I just like ruin the mood.
Not a good singer?
No, I don't have very much confidence in myself singing wise, but if I had to sing, Do a Little Good is a fun song to sing. We sang it in choir the other year.
Is that a pop song?
I don't know.
Okay. I know you play piano.
Yeah.
Do you play? What else? Do you do anything else? Do you dabble in guitar or drums or anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I mean, I played VR drums a few times.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't
All
count.
right.
Oh.
No, but VR drums, do you mean like a garage band situation? Like, I'm not garage band, like a Guitar Hero situation?
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't count.
Oh.
All right, I think this is number 7. If you could read minds, which celebrities would you make a beeline for?
Tom Holland.
Why?
Only because I've been watching Spider-Man movies, and that's the first person I thought of.
So the Spider-Man obsession is a family thing?
Mhm.
It's not just your brother? All right.
Yeah.
All right. I think this is 8. What's the best sandwich you've ever eaten?
Hmm. Like, I don't even.
You're not a sandwich eater?
No, I do. I eat lots of sandwiches.
What do you, if you had a sandwich shop and you had to order something, what would you order?
See, this is why I don't like Subway, because they put me on the spot. I feel like I have to like ask for like exactly what I want. But I
Oh,
don't
so you
know.
you want to go in and have them tell you what to eat?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just eat half of my brother's sandwich, and he usually has the same taste buds as me.
okay.
So.
So you don't like to make decisions about what you eat?
Mm-mm.
I hope, man, if you ever get married, you're gonna have a terrible,
Oh.
terrible time. Okay. Ask me what my best sandwich, favorite sandwich is.
What's your favorite sandwich?
A Cuban sandwich. You know what I'm talking about? They got pickles and ham and mustard in it. It's the best. Okay. I think this is 9. I've completely lost
I've
track.
only answered like 4, I think.
Yeah, if you had unlimited money to invest, if you had unlimited money to invent the most ridiculous thing you can think of, what would you make?
What are these questions?
Yeah, these are.
These are like the worst questions for me, because I feel like I have to think a long time
You do.
until I actually come up with a good answer. The silliest invention, pretty much.
I'll let you think. I didn't explain. Keep thinking.
Okay.
I didn't explain. If you hear things in the background, it's because the children's theater is using the band room. So, like right now, there's a clarinet playing. I don't know why. Last I checked, there's no clarinets in Shrek. But anyway, go on. I give you time to think.
I didn't think.
Oh, you listen to clarinet solo.
Yeah, I was listening to you and the clarinet
All
solo.
right, I'm
in the
gonna go.
back.
I'll skip it.
Okay.
Would you rather be Batman? If you could bring back any past fashion trend, what would it be?
I have no fashion, and I don't even know about trends. So, how about the trends where everybody just like wears the same things? You know,
Like you want like a uniform.
a uniform. Not.
So is your perfect school situation like you will wear this to school and we will feed you this food? All right.
Maybe.
I
If
think
it's
it's-
good, if both of them are good options.
I'm
then-
pretending this is number 10. I don't know. Oh, I like this one because I have lots of answers for this. If you could add a new rule, no matter how silly, to your favorite sport, what would it be?
I feel like in baseball, if it's a foul ball, but you like did like a cool trick, it'll be like counted in. And oh wait, yeah, this is what I've always been thinking in the dugout. If it's a foul ball and it's like past the fence, they should be able to like climb over the fence or find a door and then like go out and get
Go
it
out and get it.
and then keep it in play.
See, that's if I had a new baseball rule, it would be something similar to the ball's live.
Mm-hmm.
The ball's live. Home run ball, you just keep running around the bases until someone gets that ball back onto the field. You score 5 times, you score 5 times. I think if you do that, though, now the bases have to be like 120 feet apart instead of 90 feet apart. But you heard, I've got a couple new football rules. Want to hear them?
Yeah.
Okay. Kickoff. Through the goalpost, you win. Game's over. Like, just kick off, you get to the goalpost, the game's over. You just won the game. You're
But
done.
you would have to kick it like 100 yards.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You've earned it. Here's my other rule for football in the round. Like, you can go either goalpost.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. If you got the ball,
Oh,
you can go
yeah.
either way, which means now the defense has to also be in the round. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be like really difficult for the defense.
Oh,
though.
it'd be amazing to watch. All right. I think that's all I got. Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good.
Good job. You survived.
I survived.
Hey,
I feel
everybody didn't believe you could. I had faith.
I didn't.
You did it. You made it. All right. We made it. Here's thought number 2.
Thought number 2.
All right. We're going to do fall show preview. I'm not going to give you the songs. drum majors know what they are, but I'll release everything next week. We'll do everything. Today I'm just going to give you a little preview, little look, a little taste. So let's see if I can, fancy. Here's what we got. So first game is August 28th. It is week 1 against Storm Lake. So we're going to do Disney Channel sing along. We're going to be looking for some singers. So again, next week I'll show you what the actual songs are, choices are. You're going to have options for this one, and then we'll figure out who's going to lead the sing along. These would be Disney Channel. I don't remember if there's any Disney movie. There's got to be at least one Disney movie song in there, but except from the Disney Channel. That's first game. Then we have an away game. So we're doing something. It's different for you guys. We used to do one away game a year to just do pet band. This year, we're going to bring that back. It'll be September 4th at Atlantic. The difference is, in the past, we used to do an away game and just be a pet band in the stands. We're going to do, Mr. O'Donnell and I worked this out last year. He brought students to play halftime with us with the idea that when this game was in Atlantic, we'd bring people to Atlantic. So we're going to do the same halftime in Atlantic with them as we're going to do at our own home game on September 11th. And that is not Wonder Woman. Someone said, like, is that Wonder Woman? No, that's for my age people know what that logo is. It's the band Weezer. So it'll be a Weezer show on September 4th in Atlantic, and then September 11th here versus Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln. And then homecoming's October 2nd versus Glenwood. Go Monarchs! Okay, so it's going to be Latin attitude, like Latin music. Not pop music, though one of them you might recognize, but more Latin as a style. More of a, not even jazz, I wouldn't call it, but Latin music. You'll see. Okay. Then we go October 9th, Lewis Central. That's middle school band night. So we haven't worked all the details out. Probably do it the same we did last year with middle schoolers joining us for pregame. And then maybe the 8th graders playing with us for halftime. And that one's going to be Always Out of Reach Through the Decades. I won't say anything else about that one. This is, yeah. It's kind of last year we did the hashtag breakup. This kind of goes with that. It's kind of in that vein, in that theme. Last game, October 23rd versus, we have a tough football schedule. Our district is brutal. Anyway, at home, October 23rd versus ADM. Don't feed the plants, Little Shop of Horrors. So if you don't know, Little Shop of Horrors is the musical this fall, and there's a pretty good marching band show with music from that musical. So I thought it's close to Halloween. It's a Halloween kind of show. It's cheesy. The musical is. I love it. It's one of my favorite musicals of all time. It's super cheesy, but that's why it's like old school B science fiction. I'm not joking you about a man-eating plant, a plant that grows up and eats people. Spoiler alert. It's great music. It's one of the first musicals that the same songwriters who wrote those early Disney like hits like Little Mermaid, Aladdin, those animated classics from that era, same people wrote the music for this. It's great. It's awesome music. It's, like I said, one of my favorite musicals. So it's kind of a creepy Halloween vibe, goes with the musical that's going to be going on. So this one landed perfectly. So there you go. Those are our shows for next fall. Yeah, I'm excited. It's good stuff. A variety. It's a wide variety. We didn't do any classical shows, and I know some of you like that, but we can't do one of those every year. So I think you're going to like all of them. Some will be you'll like them more than others, and it should be, I'm excited. Music's going to be a lot for us. 5 home games, and some of them are back to back. So we got to really dig in, but should be good times. All right. Next week, we'll go through what music is in those shows, and I'll have another drum major next week. I think Guadalupe is up next. I think. I could be wrong. They've got it figured out. So, I hope everybody's summer. I'm starting a new book next week. We'll tell you more about that when we get there. There's me leaning into the mic again. All right. Peace. Peace.